What was the cause of the pullover?
Well, there's no driver's license attached to this vehicle.
Does there need to be?
You turned into a dedicated left-hand turn lane.
Okay.
They're right there.
I need my documents in my hand, sir.
You want to push this?
I need all three of these.
The law states all I have to do is show them to you. How did you try to get into my car?
License, registration, and proof of insurance.
Why?
Psychologist or?
You're not.
Are you a psychiatrist? No?
You're not allowed to film these residents.
Well, I'm doing it, and there's not a thing you can do about it, or anybody else. So push me, dude.
Hold on. What did you pull me over for?
Okay.
What was the probable cause?
Traffic stop.
Yes, and you're telling me to slow down. How do you know I'm speeding? This is what you did. And
Yeah,
when you
I
did
told you to
this,
slow down.
that gave me even the more of the power to go because.
Ready to watch a luxury supercar owner stand up to authority? In this clip, an officer abruptly pulls over a sleek exotic ride, claiming a traffic violation, yet fails to show any solid proof. Our driver calmly pushes back, questioning the legality of the stop and demanding evidence while staying fully recorded. When the cop can't even recall basic details like the owner's address or the registered company, tensions rise. Stick around to see how knowing your rights and capturing every second flips the script on a questionable traffic stop.
Hello, sir.
How are you doing?
License registration, please.
Yeah. What was the cause of the pullover?
Well, there's no driver's license attached to this vehicle.
Does there need to be?
You turned into a dedicated left-hand turn lane
Okay.
on Ben Vulen.
Okay.
Traffic passed, then you turned right out of that left-hand turn lane, which you can't do. Once you're in the lane, you have to commit to the turn.
Once you're in that left turning lane, you can't signal and turn back out of that lane.
That's correct. There's a solid white line.
I was before the solid white line. I was still in the.
Solid white line demarcating the left turn lane. You cannot cross a solid white line, sir.
I didn't cross a solid.
Lane, please.
Yeah, but I didn't cross a solid white line.
Name, please, sir.
It's on the license statement for
Your date of birth
January 30th, 1979.
and your address, please, sir.
My address is the one on there.
And what is it? You are required by law to identify yourself by stating your full name, date of birth, and address.
I'm required to remember my address.
You're required to state your address. Your address, please, sir.
It's I'm trying to remember the Victoria address that's on there. Sorry.
You don't know where you live?
I do. I just can't remember the address.
Move the phone so I can see your face, please. Thank you. So you don't remember your address?
Just not the Victoria one. I have multiple addresses. I reside in Victoria.
But everybody has a principal residence, for tax purposes at least.
Yeah, yeah.
Also for medical purposes.
Yeah, yeah.
You're presenting a British Columbia driver's license and services card, which means you're a BC resident.
I am, yeah.
But you don't know your address.
Sorry, I have multiple addresses. I just don't remember all of them.
Who owns the vehicle?
My company in Alberta.
What's the name of the company?
It's a numbered company. I wouldn't remember that either.
Oh, the numbered company. You are also required to state who owns the vehicle.
It's my numbered corporation. I have a article of incorporation if you need to see that with my name on it.
Well, if you're claiming ownership of the vehicle, that would help. That is what you're claiming, is it not?
I'm claiming that there's a corporation in Alberta that owns it.
That owns it.
Correct.
But you don't know what that corporation's name is.
It's a number.
Yeah.
I can get it for you.
One moment, please.
Yeah, no worries. So this car is registered and insured to a company, one of my companies in Alberta. And it's a numbered company. I honestly don't memorize that numbered information. I have multiple addresses, and my main address back on the island, I do have obviously some of it, but I didn't want to start rambling on because I have another address here, and I honestly have like the worst memory, so I don't remember it word for word. And I just know that if I start getting into it, then we get back and forth. He's obviously being a bit weird. He was following me already, so we'll see what he has to say. We got backup now. We got a second officer back there. Interesting. He was saying something about I pulled into a dedicated left turn lane, but I pulled in and before the white solid line, which I understand what he's saying, I pulled back out of it when it was still a dotted line. So I'm curious to see what he has to say about that. Drop number 2 coming up. Hey, good. How are you?
Not bad. Nice looking car.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah. Carbon fiber hood and everything.
It is.
Very nice.
Guy knows his parts.
Yeah, it's pretty distinguishable, eh? That carbon fiber. Oh,
Yeah, it's
oh man.
stands out.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, sir.
Yeah.
Here's your driver's license, your insurance, registration, and a violation ticket for disobey control device. Penalties $109 on the backs. The instructions are you can either pay or dispute.
Okay.
Should you choose to pay in the first 30 days, you do get a small discount.
Right. So, what was the fine for?
Disobey traffic control device.
What does that mean in my version terms? Like the non.
If you want to research it and look it up on the Motor Vehicle Act or through ICBC, you're more than welcome to do so, sir. I already told you what the offense was.
Disobey traffic control. Oh, is that? Do you mean the line back there? Is that the left, the right turn out of the left?
Lines, signs, lights are all traffic control devices. Anything that directs you as a driver on the roadway, on the highway in the province of British Columbia is a traffic control device.
So, you're saying that I can't.
You're free to go, sir.
Okay, appreciate it. Well,
do you have more questions? You are free
I do.
to leave. But
yeah, I do have a question. So, you said that it's illegal to exit the lane once you hit the white solid line, but I entered, slowed down, and exited all while it was still the broken white dotted line. So, do you have like some video footage or something? Because you were ahead of me, you would have actually not visually been able to see me exit the lane, other than I did because I ended up back behind you further up the road.
I watched you.
I
don't have video footage of it, sir. I watched you.
Well, you couldn't have watched me because there was 2 cars blocking us, which I have video footage of.
What I can't do?
I'm telling you what you didn't see.
Yeah.
So we're allowed to go and we can dispute this in court.
The instructions are on the back.
Yeah, we'll dispute it in court.
Have a safe day, sir.
I'll see you there.
Ever seen a state trooper go from confident to completely outmatched? In this jaw-dropping First Amendment audit, a Pennsylvania driver refuses to hand over his documents, calmly quoting state law and invoking his right against self-incrimination, while the trooper desperately calls for backup and pounds on the window. Tensions explode as the driver cheekily calls the officer a coward, challenges every illegal demand, and even schools the supervisor on the actual law. You won't believe the sparks flying when the trooper finally slaps 2 tickets on him for careless driving and failure to maintain lane, only for the driver to call the whole thing blatant extortion. Stick around to see who really wins this showdown, because when you know your rights, you can turn the tables on authority.
Put the window down.
No, I can hear you just fine. Don't open my door.
Put the window down.
Nope. I don't have to. It's not a law.
Your license, registration.
You can have that.
Sir, I need your license, registration, proof of insurance. Pennsylvania State Police. Everything's being recorded all the time.
Oh no! Pennsylvania criminals! Yay! What do you want, jackass? You tailgate me like that again, you're gonna cause an accident.
Okay, you shouldn't be cutting cars off. I was trying to.
I wasn't cutting cars off. You're a jackass.
Right away.
I have it all on film.
Okay,
see you in
on
court.
camera as well.
See you in court.
Like I said, everything's being recorded at all times.
See you in court. So you don't need to touch these. I'm just gonna show them to you.
I need your.
Oh no, you better know the law if you're gonna enforce it.
I need your license, registration, proof of insurance. Give me your license, registration. I need your license, registration, proof of insurance.
You do not need to touch them. You just look at them.
I need your license, registration, and proof of insurance.
They're right there.
All 3 of these documents in my hands.
They're right there.
I need my documents in my hands, sir.
You want to push this?
I need all 3 of these.
The law states all I have to do is show them to you. Okay? Call a bunch of backup, coward.
Sir, I need your license, registration, proof of insurance.
Shh, call backup, coward. Call your supervisor.
I need your license.
What's your name? What's your name and badge number?
I need your license. It'll be all.
They're right here. here.
Give me them. I need them.
Why?
I need them. I'll bring it back to my
The law
car.
states all I have to do is show them
No,
to you.
sir, I need your license, registration, proof of insurance. Bring it back to my car.
Why are you trying to get into my car?
Sir, I need your license.
Why are you trying to get into my car?
Insurance, please, sir.
Why are you trying to get into my car?
I'm not getting your car. I need your.
Why did you try to get into my
Your
car?
license, registration, proof of insurance.
Why did you try to get into my car?
Sir, I need your license, because I can't see your hands when I first moved.
What
back
are you
in your
scared?
window. I didn't
Are
know
you
what were
scared, little coward?
I need your
Are
license,
you
registration.
scared?
I need your
Are you
license,
scared? There you go, T.
Thank you, sir.
Shut the fuck up.
Thank you.
Shut the fuck up, coward.
Okay.
This is overall ridership is over half of what it was before the pandemic. Hansen says SEPTA is negotiating with other large.
What you looking at
Is
there?
there a reason why you were driving like that, sir?
I was driving perfectly fine.
On my camera, you cut over 3 lanes of traffic, and then you cut off the car. You're
Oh, yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Keep on making up stories. Write that down.
Everything's all.
Write that down.
Yeah.
It's all right here. Write it down.
I'm gonna be right back with you, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
The supervisor arrived as backup, but maintained a calmer demeanor, engaging the driver in a more respectful conversation. The driver explained his legal stance, pointing out that under Pennsylvania law, he only needed to exhibit his documents, not physically hand them over. While the supervisor attempted to de-escalate the situation, he avoided addressing the trooper's aggressive behavior, leaving the driver's concerns unresolved.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Question for you.
What's that?
I know the law states that I just have to show you registration, insurance, and driver's license. I don't have to give them to you.
You need to
Okay.
be able to exhibit them upon request on a traffic.
And I did.
Okay.
And he says I had to give them to him. Which is, this is all on film. It's all going to the lawyers. It's all going to court.
Okay.
That's fine. So the law states all I have to do is show them to you.
Correct. Exhibit them upon request on a traffic
I
stop.
did that.
Okay.
And he's forcing me to give them to him.
Okay.
So if you're his supervisor, you may want to tell him what the law states.
Okay.
And he almost hit me
Okay.
with his car.
Okay.
And that's on film too.
Okay.
If you want to pull somebody over, you don't fly to him, get this close to the rear bumper, and then when I hit my brakes, he's swerving to not hit me and shit. What's going on?
I'm not sure, sir. I
A
wasn't the one
simple
that-
traffic violation of me going from one lane to the next with my turn signals?
Okay. Like I said, I wasn't the one that initiated
That's
the
fine.
traffic stop.
So I had my window cracked like this, because that's all I need to do of us talking. He's banging on my window, trying to force open my door. I'm too smart. I lock my doors when I see terrorists come around me. Okay? And they're just extorting things. I don't like extortion experts. But we'll play the game. But you have no right to enter my car. You have no right to bang on my windows. You have no right to force me to show you stuff or give you stuff that I've already shown you. So there's the problem. I don't know what this guy is and what he's doing, but he's making a very bad light shining upon the state troopers. This will be on YouTube, like all the other stuff on my channel. And
What's
this
your channel?
Southeastern PA Community Watch.
Community Watch? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
That I care about accountability and transparency.
I understand.
Now, the 3 pieces of paper I gave him, they can be used against me in a court of law. Correct? My registration, insurance, and driver's license. They can be used against me in a court of law if something's wrong or if something's not right. Correct?
In the court, yeah.
So I have.
If any of those documents weren't correct or.
So I have my right to not self-incriminate.
Okay.
So I technically, by law or rights, don't have to show him something that may incriminate me. Not that it will.
It brings us back to our original point of if you're pulled over for a traffic violation, you have to exhibit those documents.
I can show
because
them.
at that point, we do have a right to identify.
You're correct. I will show them happily.
Right. Okay.
Forcing me to give them to you is a whole big problem.
I mean, to each his own.
Well, no.
Like I said, this isn't my stop. I just came here to
And
back
I
on my car.
appreciate that, officer. What's your name, Pickens?
Pickens, Trooper Pickens.
And I appreciate that. And I'm not a dick, but I will stand up for my rights. So when he's forcing his way into my car, banging on my window, trying to get in as I'm showing him all 3 pieces against the window here, all he has to do is get his pen out, address, doobie-doo. It may be a little bit pain in the ass for you guys to do that.
Right.
But boo-hoo. That's the way it is. So this guy's used to people complying to his illegal orders. I will not.
Okay.
You wonder why people have a bad taste with cops? I don't. You may think I do because I will voice my opinion and voice my rights.
You have every right to do that.
Okay. Some cops take that the wrong way.
The Constitution was written for a reason, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Now, that's a whole nother story, but yes, you are correct. Since you and I did not sign the Constitution, it's not a binding contract to either of us. Technically,
Right,
if you want to
but
understand law.
it still gives you the rights that you are so exercising on this traffic.
It is what it is.
You know?
And he called back up because I called him a coward. So when he's fearing for his life about something that's so irrational, then you should not be in this position or profession. Okay? Seriously. I understand you guys got it rough and you got to be careful. I understand that. I understand there's crazy people out there. I understand that. But the whole taste was just really sour. So I can't wait to see what he writes me up for. Contempt of cop, called me a pussy, called me a coward, wham, 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 I'm a baby and a coward. Is that what we do nowadays? You guys men?
I'm sorry?
Are you guys men or are you little fluff cakes?
Like I said, I cannot speak for him. I'm not gonna,
Well, he called back up pretty quick, didn't he?
This was my stop to be different, but it's not.
That's cool. But he called back up pretty quick, didn't he? Okay. So this guy's just a little baby. I'm sure he's your partner and your buddy. I don't mean to down him, but I call a spade a spade.
Everybody's entitled to their own.
You seem to be pretty cool. I mean, so if I did this to you, would that make you cry? That made him cry. You have to put your window down. I said, no, I don't. There's no law that states I have to put my window down. It's polite.
Investigation to
It's
a point.
polite. I can hear you maybe a little bit better.
Yeah.
I don't have to do it. So I'm not going to do something that I don't have to do. To test my public officials. To see if they understand the law. To see if they have a big ego attached to their fucking head. Okay? I don't think I found one public servant that actually is a respectable public servant. That's pretty sad.
Well, maybe I might be that one.
So I just like to point a camera at my public officials and say, how dare you? You want to come in?
I don't know where all these gnats
I know, I feel bad for you.
The situation escalated when the officer attempted to justify his demands by claiming an inability to see the driver's hands. The driver pointed out that this fear was irrational and not supported by law. Under Pennsylvania law, an officer may not forcibly enter a vehicle without probable cause of criminal activity, as outlined in Pennsylvania Consolidated Statutes Title 42, Section 8952. The officer's decision to call for backup exposed his lack of preparation for dealing with an informed citizen. The driver took the opportunity to record the encounter and call out the trooper's actions as an abuse of power, sarcastically referring to him as a coward.
Feeling better?
Huh?
Feeling better?
What does that mean? Alright, so here's the deal, sir. Here's your license.
Thank you.
Here's your insurance, and here's your registration.
You write down all the lies?
2 citations
Oh
today,
my.
sir.
Oh no.
One for careless driving, and one for failure to maintain your lane. Alright? You're cutting across the lanes.
That's fine, it's all on film.
Okay. As well as I instructed before, I'm being recorded 3 times, 30 seconds prior to the stop.
Good. I was filming way before that.
Okay. All right.
Exactly what I was doing will be on film.
Okay. All right. We can go to court for it, sir.
We're going to court.
So here's the bulk of the address. That's going to be the actual court address as well, right here.
Down here.
Yep. So you're going to cut. There's 2 of these. You're going to cut these out. You're going to mail it in within 10 days. If you don't do it within 10 days, license will be suspended, revoked, or be worn out for your arrest.
Oh no. So you actually will extort people that bad. If they don't have the money to pay for a ticket, you will actually put a warrant out for them and arrest a poor person.
An AOPC see bench warrant is what happens for failure to pay usually, or failure to respond to the
For a
citation.
traffic violation?
Yes, sir.
You will actually send a warrant out.
Not me personally.
Well, of course not you.
But the state does, or a town does as well. So
you see how the extortion works? You see
that's
how?
just the rules of what happens with us. So like I said, I explain everything to you in the citation here.
So what is your job here on the? Is it to monitor traffic?
So it's to maintain safety of all the people that are driving here on this highway, and obviously, you know, the driving that you displayed today, that wasn't safe driving.
So was your safe driving tailgating me when I tapped my brake shoe all over the road?
So a lot of the times what happens is people don't realize that I'm behind them.
Oh, I saw you.
So my lights and my sirens, you know, me getting close, I also have to read your registration as well.
Oh, so you have to get 1 inch from my bumper to do that?
Yeah, I need to in order to read it as well.
So it's okay for you to tailgate and to drive erratically, and I can't find you, but you can make up shit.
I'm trying to catch up to the violator, which is
trying to catch up.
Yes, sir.
Thank God I have to make sure you say that in court.
I will, sir.
Okay, because everything's on film.
Yes, I'm sure you have it recorded as well.
You know it is.
So there's 2 citations for you,
You can just drop it. I don't want to touch you. I don't want to touch your extortion papers.
Okay. All right, there's 2 citations.
Anything else?
No, that's it. You're free to drive safe.
So you guys, your job is not to go after criminals. It's to monitor citizens driving down the road.
If there's criminal behavior that happens, then we take care of that as well, sir.
So you're not out catching rapists and murderers and
We do
thieves?
that as well. That's exactly. If there's criminal activity that happens, then we do that as well.
So they'll call you and say, hey, we need you.
Traffic violations as well.
So when's the last time you caught a criminal?
Huh?
When's the last time you arrested a criminal?
I need to divulge that information to you.
Because you haven't, because you're too busy extorting people.
Okay. All right. So
good for you, man.
Okay,
just make sure you're proud. Don't tell me what to do. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
After issuing 2 citations, one for careless driving and one for failure to maintain a lane, the officer explained the repercussions of failing to pay. The driver criticized the state's practice of issuing arrest warrants for unpaid fines, labeling it as extortion. Pennsylvania law under Title 75, Section 6502A allows for the suspension of driving privileges for failure to address traffic citations, but the driver highlighted the ethical implications of penalizing citizens disproportionately. Before leaving, the driver dismissed the officer's attempt to justify his actions, shutting down further dialogue with sharp rebukes and a reminder that the entire interaction would be published online. Like and subscribe for more police cam stories. Watch the next recommended video. Click to watch now.
Our auditor shows up on public ground outside Brookwood Secure Juvenile Detention Center and immediately clashes with staff ordering him to stop filming on their property. Insults fly as he refuses to back down, even after learning about a staff psychologist facing assault charges. Security officers fume, calling him a clown, but he stands firm, daring them to do something. It's a quick, tense showdown highlighting the right to record from public space.
Hello, sir. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a shot behind you real quick, that's all. Give me 1 sec.
You're not allowed to shoot residents, sir. You're not allowed to shoot, all right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a picture behind you.
That's all right. You can't do that.
Oh, but I am. Do you work here? Or? Do you work here? Want to identify yourself?
I'm not shooting to
No.
identify yourself.
You want me to identify myself, but you want to identify yourself?
I can identify myself.
Can you do that? It's professional.
It is.
Okay, so do so. It's probably in your policy to do it too.
No, it's not.
It's not? Okay. My name's right here, by the way. Yeah, that's for pieces like you who won't identify. I'll give you the same respect, but you haven't earned it yet, so.
So
you can get the fuck out of my shot too, that'd be great.
In here, you're not allowed to shoot.
Fuck you, dude. Do something about it.
You got quite a mouth.
Yeah, you too, apparently, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, except you're all bark and no bite though, I'm sure. Yeah.
You can't be on our property either.
I'm not on your property. Shut the up and go back on yours. You have no authority over me. Do you understand English? Yeah. I know what the I'm doing. Do you? Yeah. Do something about it. Won't you stop children in there? You one of those? Oh, now you want to go silent, right? I know you guys are being investigated for it. A psychologist or?
You're not.
Are you a psychiatrist? No?
You're not allowed to film these residents.
Well, I'm doing it, and there's not a thing you can do about it, or anybody else. So push me, dude. Stay on your property, and I'll stay on mine. Do you understand?
I'm on my property.
Great, and I'm on mine. Are you considered this your property right here?
No, but you were on the grass.
Then shut the up.
So you're on
Then
the road.
shut up your mouth.
But you weren't.
Shut your mouth. And I wasn't. And if I want to, I will. So, okay. Is there anything else you want to bark orders on? You telling me I can't record out here?
Record residents.
I can't record residents? Are you a resident?
No.
Then shut up.
You're aiming.
And I will. I will record anything I can see out here, and there's not a thing or you or anybody else can do about it. So shut your mouth and stop making yourself sound stupid. The sheriffs are right there. Go ahead, go call them. Exactly, look at him. The lawnmower knows better than you. Imagine that. Maybe you guys have something more to hide than I know, huh?
Yeah, just their identities.
Yeah, just their identities. It's all public information. You don't want to identify yourself, but you want to tell me what to do, right?
You're a clown.
Yeah? Says the one walking away, right? Says the one walking away, right? You're dismissed, clown. Yeah, you're dismissed. And your property line asshole doesn't start until that flagpole. Clown. Hey, the first person that walks away is the clown. Ha! Stop children. Maybe there'll be nothing to worry about, huh? Ah, look at the clown walking away. Who's the clown now? Oh, the circus is in town. The circus is in town.
You think you've seen it all, right? Well, buckle up for this one. A brand new cop pulls over a guy for allegedly doing 10 over in a 40 mph zone while standing outside his patrol car. Little did he know, the driver is a lawyer who immediately calls him out on Texas law and right away exposes that there's no valid speed check. As the cop scrambles to justify an unsupported stop, the attorney calmly schools him on his rights and refuses to be intimidated. Sparks fly again when the same rookie targets him on a sidewalk welfare check, only to be reminded that walking in public is no crime. It's one clueless officer's crash course in humility. Don't miss the clash that proves knowing your rights can shut down even the most inexperienced cop.
You're telling someone to slow down while you're in a traffic stop, bud.
What are you getting aggressive for?
Why are you? Do you know who I am?
Who are you?
Don't worry about it. You're in front of my property. That's where we're at.
What's your name, man?
Don't worry about it. Run the complaint.
Well, I just did.
All right, and what did it come back to?
Well, I don't know. I haven't done my returns yet.
Do your fucking returns.
Go ahead and step out,
Make sure your supervisor get here.
I don't need a supervisor.
You don't. You sure?
We're just gonna talk.
You sure?
Dude, calm
Call
down.
Aaron. I'm not.
Why do you want me to call Aaron?
Call Aaron. I'm telling you, call Aaron. You want to play this game, dude?
I'm not. Hold on.
What did you pull me over for?
Okay.
What was the probable cause?
I was in the middle of a traffic stop.
Yes, and you're telling me to slow down. How do you know I'm speeding?
Are you done?
No. How do you know I'm speeding?
Dude, you literally revved your engine and took off in front of me.
Because you did this. Because you did this, right?
Yeah, I said slow down.
So how do you know I was speeding?
Because, dude, you took off right in front of me.
How do you know I was speeding?
Dude, you literally took off.
You're not in your fucking car to tell me if I'm speeding or not. Why are you stopping me?
Because you're speeding. Okay,
I was
honestly gonna let you go with the verbal.
How did you track it?
I was honestly gonna let you go with the verbal.
Get Aaron, man.
Well, step out, dude. I'm not playing games.
Step out for what?
Just step out so I can talk to you over here, man. Step out.
Okay. Make sure you get your supervisor here, man. Who's on duty today?
Me, Aaron, and Shepard.
Yeah, all right, get Aaron then.
I don't need Aaron here.
All right,
I'll talk to you here.
Shepard.
You have your license?
No, I'm not giving you. How do you
have your license with him?
So you're not asking me for nothing else?
I'm asking for your license.
For what?
Registration.
For what?
For insurance.
For what?
Because the reason why I'm pulling you over
Go
for
ahead.
speeding.
You don't. How did you track me speeding?
Dude,
you're not in your fucking car. You were outside, right? Call Aaron, fucker. I don't need this camera. I got your camera. Don't worry about
That's all right, brother.
It's all right.
Go
You'll
ahead and
figure
have a
out.
seat or something.
Have a seat.
Yeah, just have a seat.
No, I'm standing right here, man.
I don't know why you're acting dumb with me, dude. I'm just trying
How am
to do
I
my
acting
traffic
dumb with you?
stuff.
You abandoned your traffic stop to come pull me over, right?
Yeah, dude, because you're hauling butt, dude.
You abandoned your
Back up.
traffic.
How about you just back up?
Now we're in front of my property.
Okay, I don't care if it's your property or not.
But now why are you so afraid?
I'm not
why are you making me
afraid,
back
dude.
up?
Just back up, man.
Okay.
You're raising your hands and you're getting
I'm raising
mad
my
at me.
hands. I'm from Philly. Ask Aaron. He'll tell you. That's just how I talk.
Okay. Well,
you're a little bitch.
Dude, okay, man. It's whatever. So you have your license on you?
When your supervisor gets here.
Okay, well, he'll come.
All right.
I'm pretty sure he'll tell you the same thing, too.
No, I mean, when he gets here, we'll see, because you don't have a reason to pull me over.
Dude, you hauled butt going past me. How
did you track the speed? How did you track the speed?
Okay.
How did you track? What was the speed limit right there? What's the speed limit right
That's
there? 45.
40.
45.
40.
Where's the 40 mile an hour sign?
Sit down.
Dude, you're brand new.
Okay, whatever
You're
you say.
brand new.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, you're new.
Yes, sir.
You'll figure it out real
Yes,
quick.
sir. I will.
Oh, man.
Makes you big and bad, right?
Makes me big and bad? How's it make me big and bad? How's it make me big and bad?
You just...
You didn't even have a reason to fucking pull me over,
You're a street attorney. You're good, brother.
I'm an attorney?
Yeah, you're acting like one, so...
What? I'm an attorney? All right. All right. You still didn't run the plate yet.
I ran the plate.
So what did it come back to?
I don't know, because I didn't get my returns yet.
Then you'll figure out why I'm
okay. That's cool, man.
The rookie cop was already conducting a traffic stop when he spotted the man, abruptly abandoned it, and signaled the man to stop instead. Instead of maintaining professionalism, the officer quickly escalated the situation, demanding the driver's license and registration without properly explaining how he determined the alleged violation. The driver, clearly familiar with his rights, challenged the officer's authority to issue a traffic stop without any evidence of speeding. Under Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, Section 38.23, evidence obtained unlawfully or without probable cause is inadmissible in court. The driver pointed out that Sal abandoned his previous traffic stop, an action that could be interpreted as improper conduct if there wasn't an immediate need to address an emergency. The officer admitted he hadn't used any tools to verify speed and instead relied on his subjective observation, a statement that only strengthened the driver's case.
You just don't make any sense. How do you abandon a traffic stop? And then this is what you did. And
yeah,
when you did this, that gave me even the more of a power to go, because if you're not inside your car, you can't tell me to slow the fuck down outside. What do you think you are?
Whatever you say.
Rookie, man.
Yep.
How long you been a cop for? Yeah. Don't worry, I'm gonna get all your information. Don't worry.
Cool. Jonathan Salcedo, number 35, Lordship Police.
All right, cool.
All right.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Stupid, man. You just wasted your own time.
It is, right? You didn't have to speed, and I was honestly going to let you go with the verbal, dude. That's all.
Did I slow down? Hold on.
Back up.
Did I do it? Did I do it?
Dude. I'm not playing games, dude.
I'm talking to you.
Okay.
How do you want me to talk to you?
Well, relax, dude. That's all you gotta do.
You pulled me over for no valid reason.
I didn't come over here acting like a douchebag towards you, huh?
You told me to get out the car.
Dude, because you're starting to act stupid. I'm like, come here and talk to me.
Get out the... You think that I want to hurt you, dude? Are you even stupid? I live in the community.
I don't care.
I don't give a either then. Fuck you, man. You're stupid, man. Like, you're gonna... I'm telling you, man. Like... I'm not gonna waste my time.
Okay, man, that's okay.
You don't even have a real reason to pull me over.
You were speeding.
You were standing. So how'd you track my speed, sir? How'd you track my speed?
You were just speeding, man.
But how did you track my speed?
I don't know.
You don't. So how are you gonna? If you write me a ticket, how are you gonna fight this in court?
Like I said, I was gonna just give you a verbal, dude. But you wanted to get all dumb and stupid.
So I got all dumb and stupid.
Yeah, you started going crazy. Oh, you're stupid. You're calling me all kinds of shit.
Because I just watched you abandon your traffic stop.
Yeah. So what makes you think I can't come pull you over?
So that person was speeding, right?
Yeah.
And that's exactly
I was gonna give him a verbal too, dude.
And you did let him go.
Yeah, and I did. And I was gonna dude.
So if I was speeding, why wasn't I gone already? How did I let you catch me if I was speeding?
You took off right in front of me, dude. Don't try to play these games.
Because you did. Why did you do this? Why did you do this?
To tell you to slow down.
So is that going to show you in the video when you did this?
Yeah, because I was recording the whole time.
But why did you do this?
To tell you to slow down. You were already speeding.
You can't tell me to slow down.
Okay.
You have someone pulled over.
Okay.
So how did you?
Just jump in your car. I'm done.
No. You just told me to
jump in your car. Jump in your car.
Where's your supervisor at?
He's not coming. So just jump in your car. Have a good day, man. I'll deal with you later.
As the interaction continued, the driver's confidence and legal knowledge overwhelmed the rookie officer. Under Texas Government Code, Section 4, 11.007, law enforcement officers are required to uphold public trust through accountability and lawful action. Despite the driver's insistence on calling a supervisor to address the officer's conduct, Sal refused, further exposing his inexperience. Realizing he lacked the grounds to issue a ticket, the officer attempted to defuse the situation by offering a verbal warning, inadvertently admitting the stop lacked merit. Because the driver challenged and humbled the rookie cop on camera, the officer began targeting him in retaliation. On another occasion, while the driver was out exercising, the same cop stopped him without cause, escalating the encounter into a heated confrontation.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Good, good. Doing all right? Oh, it's you again.
Oh, what you taking people out like that?
Nah, man. If I could just have you walk on the sidewalk, man. You're too close to the roadway.
Come on, you're being stupid. Why?
Hey, dude,
why don't you want to be nice with me, dude?
Dude,
why do you want to do this? I thought I was gonna come talk to you
Nate,
and squash you, dude.
We can talk right now, Nate.
What? Is your camera on?
Yes, it's on.
Okay, I mean, so you came out to approach me because I have a mask on?
No, but you're walking too close to the road, dude. What if a car hits you?
That's not your problem.
It is gonna be my problem.
No, it's not.
I could have stopped that.
No, dude. Come on, man. I do this every single day, man.
Okay, well, this is the first time I've seen it.
But why do you want to fuck with me, man?
I'm not fucking with you, Nate.
You just got out your car to talk to me, and then you're like, oh, it's Nate. So what if it wasn't me?
What's wrong with that?
What if it wasn't me?
I was gonna approach you either way.
Why?
Nate, hold on.
Aaron drove by me 2 times and didn't say nothing.
Okay, well, that's Aaron.
So why are you thinking, do I look suspicious?
No, Nate.
I'm walking.
Will you let me talk,
I'm exercising,
man. Will you
man.
let me talk? I let you talk. Okay. First off, dude, I don't come at you sideways, so I don't know where I'm coming off disrespectful or aggressive towards you. Okay, I just came to check up on you. Is there something wrong with that?
Why are you checking up on me?
To make sure you're all good, and then you're walking close to the road. What's wrong with that?
What?
Making sure no car ever hits you and be like, hey man, just walk on the sidewalk.
While exercising in his neighborhood, the man got stopped by the rookie cop again, who claimed he's just checking up on him. This interaction isn't random, it is a retaliation, and the cop is looking for a reason to arrest him. The rookie had previously stopped the man during a driving incident where the man humiliated him by exposing his lack of legal knowledge. Under Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, Article 14.03, officers can detain someone only if there is reasonable suspicion of criminal activity. However, no such suspicion existed here, making this stop unjustified.
So what's up with you guys thinking you guys could stop shit? That's not your. My job is is that what you just said? A welfare check?
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
A welfare check for me walking in the street?
Dude,
I can't even walking in the fucking middle of the street. Then that would have been a different story. Dude, before you were here, I used to ride up and down this street with a pedal bike in the middle of the street, and no one ever said nothing except for Kurt. You get what I'm saying? Chief, the old chief used to drive up here, watch me do it every single day. I used to wheelie in the middle of the street. That's illegal, right? No one's ever said nothing. Why? Because did you learn anything yesterday about me?
I just
didn't talk to
rather
Aaron?
not say.
Why not?
There's no need to. What do I need to learn about you?
I mean, so you knew I was driving that car yesterday.
I actually
did not know it was me before that.
I didn't know.
I mean, come on, you were old. You saw that car before. You know where it came from.
I've seen that car.
I mean, you probably even driven that car. I know.
I used to work for
I know,
the
but
jail.
yesterday, and I know a lot about you, man.
Okay.
I mean, the saddest part about it, your father-in-law is my daughter's therapist. I mean, this is sad, dude.
It is kind of sad.
It's pretty sad. I know, but like that was the problem I had with Miguel. He tried to think that he was going to control.
Okay.
I understand you were a prison guard at one time and you used to be able to control those people. Because trust me, I got a brother that's in prison doing 7 years, dude. And this is what inmates do. But I'm a person that you're never going to get with, man, bro.
Nate.
Go ahead, talk. Go talk.
Okay, let me talk now.
Go ahead.
I don't come off trying to be a power hungry dude. We're good. I don't come off disrespectful, dude.
It's just me, Shepard.
I didn't know it was you yesterday. How was I supposed to know that? I just transferred over here from Deming, dude.
You're brand new, right?
Okay.
No, I'm just saying, you're brand new to Lordsburg, right?
I've been here all my life, actually.
But I'm saying you're brand new as a police officer.
I guess you can say that.
Okay.
Yes.
How long you been a cop for? You won't tell me.
A year.
A year. So you're still a rookie, man. It's okay.
Okay.
But listen, man. 6 months of you worked in a prison, right?
Yes.
Knew nothing about the law, right?
No.
And you went to the police academy, right? Damn. Like, what the fuck? Let me take take my fucking mask off. Dude.
Yeah,
What the
maybe,
fuck?
because then everybody's gonna think something suspicious.
Dude, why? Do you guys want to get sued for stopping someone looking suspicious?
Dude, calm.
Do you want to get sued, dude?
Dude, you need
Is this
to
what you
relax.
want?
No, but
So why would you want to stop me?
How come you just make a big old deal out of everything? Why?
Because, dude, I don't like to be fucked with.
Okay.
Did you run my criminal background yesterday?
I don't care about your
So
criminal
why did you?
background. I'm not
let me
here
ask you
for
this
that,
question,
man.
right?
Okay, go ahead.
Why are you?
I'm not here.
Oh, so why did you abandon 2 traffic stops?
Because I'm not
You've been a
gonna
police
deal-
officer. Why
I'm
did you
not
call
gonna
Aaron and
deal-
tell Aaron you're not going to deal
I'm
with
not
me?
gonna
You don't
deal-
get to pick and choose, bro.
I can do whatever I want on a traffic stop, buddy. Okay?
Is that what? Are you sure?
Yes.
That you just
Yes.
abandoned a
How come
traffic
you
stop?
don't just go be a cop?
You can I don't want to be a fucking
then
cop,
don't
bro.
come telling
You don't
me how
even
to
know
run-
me from.
don't
You don't know
come tell
nothing
me how
about
to
me,
run my
bro.
life, dude.
Nothing about me,
Okay.
bro. Nothing, man. That's why I want you to learn, bro.
Okay.
Like,
I appreciate
I don't-
you. Thank
I mean, why do you
you.
think
You
me
might
and
as well
Aaron are
just
so
be an
cool? Why do you
attorney,
think me and
brother.
Shepard? My wife's. Yeah, and that's the same thing you keep saying. I'm an attorney. My wife's going to be an attorney.
Okay, good for
So
her.
that's
I'm
what
glad.
she's in school for.
I'm glad.
But you don't
Good
think
for
that
her.
I don't know a little bit? Why do you keep saying that I'm an attorney?
Because the way you come off.
Because I
and
know the
then-
law,
okay.
bro.
Okay.
I do. I probably know,
Okay.
and that's what I'm saying. And I'm
Yes,
not
sir.
being disrespectful to you, but everything that I check you on, you have nothing to defend.
Okay.
Like yesterday, what was your probable cause? Speeding. Are you sure?
There's a state statute
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that.
and you didn't even know what it was.
No, you're right. I didn't know.
Okay, then. So,
You're right.
so if you would have wrote me a
But
ticket
guess what?
yesterday, Aaron would have had to help you with your ticket, bro.
Yeah, he probably would have.
So,
and
but that's not
okay.
fair, bro.
How is that not fair?
Because if you want to be a cop, do your job the right way. Like that's the
Okay.
problem I have
So-
with Miguel, because Miguel does a lot of shit that he shouldn't do, bro.
Okay, well, understand I'm not
And I
Miguel.
want you not to do the same exact
I'm not
thing, bro.
Miguel?
And that's
Okay.
why I'm trying to teach you.
Okay.
Like this is stupid. Man.
It is stupid, right?
It is.
I
Like me
don't-
walking
I
down
don't-
the street
Yeah,
because I
and
have a
what's-
mask on. If I didn't have my mask on, you would have never fucking said a thing.
You're
bro.
too close to the road.
Now you just want to touch the line.
No.
Like stupid, man.
I know.
It's
I don't know how to do
stupid,
my
bro.
job. I'm just a rookie, so
But
I forgot I have a citizen who's schooling me, so that's
Huh?
okay.
A citizen schooling you?
Yes, sir.
I forgot I'm a lawyer. Like it's sad, bro. Well, what if it went like?
You want to go and explain Aaron why I'm
Aaron,
here?
I'm walking down the fucking road, and he gets out the car and approaches because I have a mask. Like, I'm not bothering no one. I'm doing it to be a smartass. I'm allowed. Listen to this, right? To secure yourself, right? You have to hide your identity, right? To secure yourself, right? Right?
I guess.
Right? I mean, the only way you can secure your identity is if you secure your face, right? 'Cause that's your identity. I'm just going for a walk with a ski mask on. That's all. Did I do anything suspicious?
No.
So why did you stop me?
Because you're walking too close to the road. How? You think I'm just gonna let somebody just? hit
I
you?
understand if I was on that side of the traffic. I'm watching traffic, bro. I'm watching traffic. I understand. You saw me cross the street, right? You watched me do that, right?
Yes.
Why? Because when you go for a walk, I don't want to walk on the street.
Okay, so it's
I just
okay.
don't want to walk
It's
on
okay.
the side.
It's okay to walk like. Let me see, because I watched you from over there. You were right
Bro,
here.
This is public easement.
You were walking right here.
This
So
is not
what?
public easement? It's public easement for me to walk. So if I was riding a bike, right? If I was riding a bike, where am I going to ride my bike?
On the sidewalk.
Vehicles around the sidewalk.
On the side. But you get what I'm saying? Like it's.
There's no bike lane here.
So maybe we should do this, right? We should make this a running lane, bro. I mean, do you ever run on the side? I mean, you don't run, so I know that. But if you run on the sidewalk, bro, I'd rather be able to see what I'm doing. I don't want to run into a fucking pole.
I know, we understand. You'd rather be running into oncoming.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not bothering Aaron. I wasn't bothering him.
Subsequently, another cop arrived on the scene and demanded identification from the man, insisting that he was required to comply. However, under Texas Penal Code Section 38.02, an individual is only obligated to provide identification if they are lawfully detained. Calm and confident, the man refused, reminding the officer that exercising in a public space is not a crime. Frustrated, the rookie resorted to threats of arrest, further exposing his ignorance of the law and intent to intimidate.
He approached me and I'm like, dude, like this is stupid, man.
Yeah.
Like it's so stupid. I'm like, dude, like what the fuck, man? And of course it's you. Like that's what I'm saying, dude. This is stupid. You didn't learn anything yesterday? Leave me the fuck alone, man.
I actually watched I watched his video, and he never once touched your door to open it. He did ask you for your driver's license.
He did. I told him I'm not giving it to him.
Yeah, so you have to you failed yesterday to identify yourself, because when he asked you for your driver's
Aaron,
license.
what's right? Come on, Aaron. Like you seem like you're going against me, bro.
I'm just telling you what I saw yesterday.
Okay.
I'm telling you what I saw.
Sad, bro.
It's on the video where he asked you for your driver's license.
But did you watch his video?
Yeah, I watched his video.
Of the police interaction before?
Yeah, I did.
And you saw him do this even before I passed?
I didn't see him do that because his body cam's right here, but I did see you rev up your engine. Or I did hear you and I saw you take off.
But I didn't. Did I go that far fast? How fast did I go?
I don't know.
But did I stop? Did I do it quick? Right? I did it quick, and that's it, right?
Off, Nate, and that's why I pulled you over, dude. Okay. And I was honest.
But why did you abandon your other traffic stuff, bro? We're gonna learn, bro.
Okay,
this is
yeah,
learning.
I'm gonna learn.
We're gonna learn that you need to start doing your job,
yes,
writing
sir.
tickets
I'm doing
or
my
something.
job.
I mean,
yeah, and that's why I pulled you over so I can learn. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man. Listen, this is what I'm going to explain to you, right? If my hands were so making you so afraid, right? What if a person was on meth? What are you going to do? Fucking body slam them or something because you're afraid of them?
No.
So why were you so afraid of my hands?
Dude, you're going like this. You know what they taught us in the academy? Always
I know, he
watch the
told me
hands.
that. Watch my hands. I'm watching your hands. I'm more afraid of your taser because you were skittish, bro.
Okay, let's put you in my perspective.
Have you been anywhere but New Mexico?
Yes, I've been throughout.
Have you been to Philadelphia?
Oh, I don't care for Philadelphia.
Don't be disrespectful. Don't be disrespectful. Let me ask you this.
Real quick, because I hate the semis that fast. I don't want you to get hit because those semi drivers are.
I'm living my life, man.
I don't want nobody to hit you.
Like, I worked out. I'm just going for a walk. That's all, man. This is stupid. I'm gonna wear this every single day, so just be aware, okay?
That's okay.
And I'm gonna do the same thing I did just now. I'm not gonna. Dude, write me a ticket for walking in the fucking. I don't care, bro. You want me to make a fucking donation? What do you want me to do, bro?
Nate.
Do it. You're not gonna stop me, bro. I'm not fucking bothering no one. Everybody runs like this. Everybody. There's a guy and a lady that does it every single night. Walks right here.
I usually see him on the sidewalk.
Get the fuck. Okay, I'm gonna record it. And yesterday, right? Look right here, right? Where'd you pull that car up at? At the Napa, right?
Right there at the motel.
At the Napa, right?
In front of the motel. And
No, you did not. Not right here. Down more. At the Napa.
Holiday Motel. My body cam recorded everything.
Holiday Motel. And you said it was 40 miles an hour, right?
It's 40.
Okay, and how fast was I going?
You gunned it before you hit the 45, Nate. Come on.
But how fast was I going?
I don't know.
They taught you that in academy. You're supposed to visualize.
Yeah, but
so do you remember that word that Aaron taught you yesterday? You still don't remember it. You should have wrote that down on your notepad. You're gonna. It's just. I'm just, dude. It's just a learning phase, dude. Watch your body cams and learn from them, dude. I'm serious.
Okay.
I'm being serious, bro.
Yeah, me too. And guess what? I'm out
like listen, yesterday, if I wanted to be disrespectful, I could have pulled in my yard and you would have did nothing.
Well, technically, yesterday you were on a public road. I would have shut my
fucking gate and you'd have been out there.
You were on a public road yesterday.
I'm saying I could have pulled in my yard.
Okay.
You pulled me over right in front of my property. I'm saying I could have been a dickhead and pulled in my yard, but I didn't. I didn't.
Nate, here's the thing, man.
Here's the thing.
I want you to just be quiet, just for like 5 minutes while I explain to you my point of view, okay?
Go ahead.
Before you come in here and start being rude and interrupting, you say, hold on, dude. You say you don't talk crap. You didn't mean to be disrespectful yesterday, right? As soon as I got off the car, what did I do? Hey, man, what's going on?
You were laughing, bro. You were laughing. You were laughing. You want to see my video? You were laughing at me. You thought the shit was funny.
You know why I laughed? Because
you thought it was funny, right?
Are you gonna just be quiet for 5 minutes? Okay, just don't say nothing for 5 minutes.
Go ahead.
All right, I've given you plenty of opportunities here.
I don't have to talk. I can keep walking, bro. Go ahead, talk.
Okay. So yesterday, I came and approached you in a calm, chill manner. I didn't come off aggressive like Nigel or somebody. I didn't ask, give me your fucking license, give me all this shit. I asked you, hey man, what's going on? You started getting sideways on me. It's recorded. Everything that I did was recorded. And guess what? At the end of the day, I'm probably gonna win, buddy, because you're the one acting a fool.
What are you gonna win? What are you gonna win?
You don't need to act dumb with me, and I was gonna let you go with the verbal.
What are you gonna win? That's what I'm saying. What do you just say?
If I would have cited you, I know I would have won.
I don't care if you cite me.
Okay.
Bro, I paid a fucking ticket. You're not hurting me, bro.
Okay. You're not hurting me.
But you don't even know what you were gonna write me for. So go ahead.
For speeding. And guess what? You weren't gonna cancel your license on me. No proof of registration and insurance.
You said speeding, right?
You know what? I think I'm done.
But you said speeding.
I think I'm done for today, Nate.
But I'm just saying. I wanted to know what. If you would have said what exhibition of speed, then I would have. If you would have said that, you would have said that. I would have given you everything, bro.
I told you on the body cam a reason why I pulled you over for speeding. And what'd you tell me? Oh, fuck you. Get Aaron. Get this and that.
I was speeding.
Dude, any normal person knows when they're speeding, bro. Okay? Guess what?
Because I hit the gas?
Yes.
Have you ever hit that gas just real quick?
You didn't do it real quick. You took off for at least a good 5 seconds.
So how did I let you catch me then?
Huh?
How did I?
Because eventually you slowed down, right? Oh, okay.
I didn't take off that one. So how did my wife? How was my wife far away from me? My wife was doing 25 miles an hour right by you, right? That was the blue Nissan, right?
Yeah,
that was my wife.
Okay.
Right? Was she right behind me?
Okay.
So if I was
no, I
speeding
didn't
that
see
far,
her. I just saw your car.
I was right next to her.
Yeah.
So you
well,
went
I didn't
around
see
her,
it.
right?
I guess I did. I didn't pay attention.
Okay.
I got tunnel vision and saw your car.
Okay.
All right. But a matter of fact, I'm done talking because it seems like you just keep interrupting.
I'm
No,
listening.
you just keep interrupting. Okay. So, like I said, the reason why I came just to check up on you, you were walking too close to the road. Hey, if somebody hit you, guess what? You're unliable because I was right in front of me and I could have done something about it. Okay.
Police officer's never liable, sir. Just know that. Hello. I know. I'm walking. I know. I gotta go. I know.
The rookie's repeated targeting of the man only reinforced his incompetence and misuse of authority. His inability to let go of past humiliation led to yet another embarrassing moment for him in front of both his superior and the public. The man walked away unbothered, once again proving that knowing and asserting your rights can neutralize unlawful attempts to exert power. For the rookie, it was another hard lesson in humility and the importance of proper training in law enforcement. Like and subscribe for more police cam stories. Click the link in the description to become a channel member. It really means a lot. Watch the next recommended video. Click to watch now.